Hey guys, so you've joined us in Manchester. We're going to be meeting up with a friend of mine, Tom. He's a business partner. We're doing a few different projects together in and around the Manchester area, but coming to have a look at to get an update on one of the projects that he's got going on. So just thought I'd bring you guys along and we'll take it from there. It's this whole thing here. So we're just outside the building now. It's just over here. As you can see, we've got a shop that's already been fully tenanted. They've got a really cool quirky clothes shop in there, and then the top 2 floors are going to be converted into apartments. So I'm going to ask Tom how many, I can't quite remember, but it's a great building in a great location, so I'm excited to have a look around. Yeah. I wanted to know the number of apartments you're doing. 5?
Yeah.
So how's that going to work with, so you've got 2 floors?
2 floors,
three
and
3 on the first, 2 on the second.
Yeah, and then we're thinking about doing a wild, massive extension out the back in the next stage.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it's got to go through planning, so it's a long way off. But yeah, the plan of this building eventually is to get somewhere near 9 or 10 apartments. You're taking out
okay, in total?
In total, but that involves a massive new building extension out the back and taking out the car park and going up, which would be an epic planning.
Yeah. Would that be a problem with renting or selling the apartments with no car parking?
No, not at all.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not at all.
Have you looked at next door?
Yeah.
I literally say, I guarantee Tom's already had a look at it.
I've been in, done it, tried to buy it before I went to Colliers. Actually, I knew about it before I went to Colliers.
Okay.
The guy's unrealistic about what he wanted for it, and there's a really complicated lease exit they need to negotiate with Santander, and Santander were not for negotiating. But Santander.
Fair enough.
There's no negotiation. They tell you what they're doing.
Yeah, this is what we're doing. You just deal with it.
Yeah, right. So, all right. Well,
cool. Let's go in.
I'm looking.
Let's have a look around. That shop is sick, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is cool.
You will spend a lot of money in there, go that way.
Yeah.
So this will all be communal space.
Yeah.
As people come up, there's a bin store downstairs and cycles, and this is apartment 1.
Okay. Yeah. So this will be front door. Nice.
Yeah, it's a front door. You're going to walk in. We're looking at some sort of bedroom, kitchen combo.
Yeah.
And then bathroom on this side, store entrance. It's massive. It's definitely big enough for 1 bed. We almost thought we could get a 2-bed in here, but it wasn't quite big enough, unfortunately.
Is that going to be accessible? You're not going to make that accessible to people?
It's not worth it. It's just when you're spending money on it.
Yeah.
It's just not worth putting that much cash in.
So the extension you're talking about, is that coming up? Not coming up right there because you'll lose the windows, won't you? But
the extension will literally be above us. It's easier to see from above if we ever did it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because of the planning risk. We're going for permitted development for all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So this will just whiz through.
Yeah.
Then we'll build out. It's an internal refit really, so should be quite a quick build, quite straightforward because it's the old concrete steel stuff. We've got no structural concerns.
Yeah, that is solid, isn't it?
Yeah. So the only thing we've got is we've got a bit of moisture coming in over that side somewhere, so we've got to try and solve that problem. Anyway.
Nice. So apartment 1.
Apartment 1, and then you come through here.
When are you getting started? I mean, I'm assuming this is ripped out. Have you done the rip out? Or?
Yeah, we have. Yeah. So this is an apartment 2 and 3.
So it's already got a kitchen and everything.
Yeah, we're basically ready here for this one. This was basically
just need the stud wall.
Yeah, we saw it. This is 1 flat. This side here, we're going to have to slightly. Actually, it's not far off what was once here. We're kind of having to, instead of just going straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Down off this beam here.
Because you've got more.
Because we've got that space there, and we've got the toilet space there. We can put that on 1 level. Yeah. It just didn't quite work, and it made this one feel a bit weird.
That one very small.
And also we couldn't get light into the bedroom, so we're going to have to do some sort of clever jiggery pokery doglegging.
Yeah.
To try and
bit of a Jack and Jill thing where you've got.
No, not a Jack and Jill, but if the wall comes here, you can then do bedroom, lounge, and then
so it'll
bathroom.
come like this.
Yeah.
Like literally following this line.
Yeah, pretty much.
Almost
so
identical.
Imagine bedroom 1, so bedroom here.
Yeah.
Kitchen, dining space, and then
toilet, bathroom.
Toilet will go through. So there's actually toilet, so that's all in there.
Just knock that
this
through.
Side would then be, you'd come in here, so this one.
Yeah.
You'd have your bedroom off there.
Yeah.
You'd have your kitchen, dining space off there, and then you'd have your Actually, it's all around. So bedroom, kitchen, dining space where it's a bit lighter.
Okay.
And then your bathroom would go there.
So they're all 1 beds?
Yeah.
Nice.
We could have got a 2-bed, but it meant that the 2-bed would squeeze the other one to a studio. So the trade-off wasn't really worth it.
Yeah.
So we wanted the 1-beds really.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So this is our floor. So you'll see down there, like this is all a false floor. This would all come out.
Oh yeah. So you literally just all of this here
comes
just
out,
goes.
and that will go into there.
Yeah.
So this is where that you'd effectively have the sort of bathroom. So this is a really big bathroom.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, we've got a bit of asbestos, so this is
Okay.
asbestos tiles we've got to get taken out properly, so
Yeah.
that's a bit of a shame.
Oh, this is nice. Bit of light. You're going to keep this? It's nice. Although this will just be a hallway, won't it? So
It's a hallway.
It's not going to be a feature or anything.
Put it this way, if someone can convince me that it's worth, that we can get a new lantern on top,
Yeah.
I think you call them
That's
lanterns.
not going to end up looking
That's
crap.
It's not going to look rubbish.
Dirty.
Not going to be really dirty, and
Yeah.
isn't going to cost a fortune. We'll keep it because it is a nice natural light. Is just better.
Yeah.
However, I don't mind losing it at all because it's
Yeah.
just a hallway and it's got spots and
Yeah.
I'll have it lit. It'll be well lit, and I'm not so concerned about it. So
Okay.
yeah, and then basically this is going to split similarly into 2. So we've got that space again. So you've effectively got
It's pretty much identical floor plan, this, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you're going to basically do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Bathroom,
yeah,
bedroom, kitchen,
yeah.
and then same
So
on
it all
this
kind of
side.
hang together. So when I was talking about that extension thing that we might do,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
can probably see it better if I just do this. So you lift that up, really easing out.
There we go.
So that's where we parked. That's the car there.
Oh yeah.
So the simple plan
Yeah.
in concept is get this all built out, planned out, all sorted. Everyone in, tenanted, sorted. Go for planning and see basically what we can get in, because I think we should be able to get one more flat effectively on there. That roof will become the floor for that flat, and that'll be the 1-bed.
Yeah.
We'll take those stairs out and that will build up. That then gets us up onto this roof line. I think you could then get another floor
Go up
flats,
again.
go up again.
And then go
And
all across. Oh, so
You could
this
also,
again.
once you're up,
Go
you're basically where the car park is. So then
Yeah.
you'd also put a couple of stuff out in the car park.
So once you've
gone
gone up once,
you're basically at the car
you
park
add in
level.
one flat
One there.
but then you've got maybe 2 in the car park, and then
Probably.
another 2,
Yeah, so I think
here.
you could have,
another 5.
I think so.
Is that not going to be a problem for this tenant or this?
No, because what we've
with
worked,
the light?
No, because what we've worked out is that because there's the gap,
Oh yeah.
and because you've got the right of
This
light
here.
comes in through there, and that's all ground floor.
Yeah.
If we can get ours built with that as a right of light, and even as an easement, we might even go leave. But you'll see over there, that's still our building down there.
Yeah.
So I think there'll always be natural light that will come in.
Yeah.
But we'll have to get consultants to talk into all that.
Yeah.
But it's a really exciting site because of where it is in Stockport,
Yeah. It's
and it's the city
Prime
centre, town
location,
centre.
isn't it?
You don't have to worry so much about cars because there's so much public transport.
Yeah.
As long as you've got space to store bikes, as long as you've got space to put the bins,
yeah.
you're all good. So yeah, it's a long term. This one, it's got options year on year basically, which is really nice to have that. You like that?
Do you want to just here?
Yeah, just all wedged in. There you go. Just so that doesn't blow because there's a bit of a smash window there.
Yeah. Beautiful. Looks good.
Yeah. There you go. That's it, really. At the moment, there's nothing else really to see. That we're just about to submit the planning in.
Yep.
So that's about to go live. Then we've got to wait to get that back. Once we've got that back, we can appoint contractors and figure out the finance on that side, and off we go.
Yeah. Have you got an idea on GDV? With the current plan, not with the extra. If you got planning.
We think we're in around 900k to $1 million.
Nice.
Depending on, just depending on everything really. We've got a really good lease, we've got a 7-year lease downstairs, which is great, that's great for value, from an established shop in the area, so we're really pleased with that. And then it's just values are hard at the moment, only because.
And who knows where they'll be by the time this whole project's done anyway.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, there's really positive signs. Values have gone up in the area, basically year on year for goodness knows how long.
Yeah.
It's in a great capital growth area. There's 3 or 4 ginormous, kind of like big boy stuff going on.
The Stockport's getting so much investment, isn't it?
It's got great values. The only challenge we've got is, and they want a lot more than we will be happy with.
Okay.
Because we're working off current values, no uplift, no projection. That's how we try and get our base numbers. Obviously, when it comes to sale, we're looking for the best price, but we want to try and hold this. This is a long-term opportunity for us.
Yeah.
Flats are renting really well in the area. We rent them very quickly. To have the option to then go on to build the next stage 3, effectively. Stage 1 was the shop. Stage 2 is these flats.
Yeah.
Stage 3 is the extension. If we did all of that, the uplift we got in value and cash flow would be massive.
Yeah.
And then that would be the point to think about selling.
You want to sell? I thought you were going to refinance
at that point.
Okay,
yeah. But we're going to keep. We won't sell after the second phase.
Yeah.
We'll keep it still.
Exciting.
Yeah, it is. We're really excited about it. So hopefully we'll be building out. Well, we're hoping by Easter.
The phase 2 will be done.
We'll start.
Oh, I was going to say.
We'll be on site. I want to be on site. I'd love to be on site by Easter.
Yeah.
That gives us 5 months from where we are now. That's to finalise the planning, do technical design, find the contractors, confirm all the finance, and then get off and gone. And then we're into build. So at that point, who knows what the market's going to be doing? I think we're going to get quite a competitive quote when we come around to it, because it seems like there's some challenges on interest rates which are affecting builders.
Yeah.
Because people aren't building as much as they once were.
So people are.
This is a nice big project for someone. You can build a business on this.
Yeah. They'll be on this for a good few months, won't they?
Yeah, there's a good few, and also because there's nothing massively tricky, it's the dream.
Like structurally, it's so sound, isn't it? And it's
just whiz you guys through.
Yeah.
Do the different skills, get all the different trades through. We need a medium-sized builder.
Yeah.
It's got multiple trades on there.
Nice place to work.
Good gang of people. The only thing we've got to really design carefully is with a big Stockport and where we are is that noise and heat. Because you've got the airplanes over top.
Yeah.
The windows are from the 1970s on a metal and single pane, so get them all sorted. But there's so much light up here. I mean, if you can imagine this with some home furnishings in and a nice paint, I think it's just going to look.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to.
So we're really excited about it. We just we're just desperately trying to get it built. Like it's that stage. We can always visualise it. We started to see some drawings coming out for the architects. I just get naturally very excited about it. I'm like, let's just get it done. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go. So we've got a viewing at 1. Assuming that this doesn't take too long, we should be able to view this. In fact, the next viewing's at 1 o'clock. Do you think we'll be able to get to Eccles in time for 1?
Yeah, and go and do.
And see Abacus House before that?
I would have to be rapid.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah.
Okay.
Like 2 minutes left.
Okay.
This is the sort of stuff you learn in property development. That is how you make the most out of your waste management. You get people like Sean and Dill that know how to do things like that. That's an absolute thing of beauty. An absolute thing of beauty. Right, let's squeeze in. You alright, pal?
You alright, lads?
Alright, gents.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you again. Have we met?
Yeah, you're there.
I had to chase that through there.
Good.
Doing
a little bit of filming. This is
Duncan doing a bit of everything.
Yes, we just needed it there.
Sean, good to see you, man.
We've just got to a point where we've done as much ripping out as we can.
No, they promised me that yesterday anyway. Well, they said that first thing tomorrow, as in today, is the main line, and it's going to cost me £7 grand.
I actually have no idea what's going on with this property. We've got, I think it was an office building, and Tom is converting it into 4 apartments, something like that. Something like that, but currently it's rip out.
This is what I do. I just do a lot of pointing and shaking with my hands. Yeah, and then we have to build a trench from the road. Yeah, let's look like we actually know what we're talking about. Oh, yes.
Yeah, fine.
Anyway, so we got to do some thinking. I've got the specs from Electricity Northwest.
The bathroom. We're not configuration of the furniture.
I think on that side, we could get the bog coming off that way. If from a design point of view, from a moisture, Sean just uses Jedi power. Stressful little corner of the build because it's just so tight.
Yeah.
Basically, we've got to get the ensuite in here. That's the lounge. Kitchen's over there. Lounge, dining, double bedroom, ensuite.
So this is all short. This is all one flat.
Yeah. So
how many apartments are you getting out of this? 3. There's
a basement as well, but that's got to go through planning for the 4th.
Yeah.
So everyone's got a car park.
And you were looking at buying next door as well?
Yeah.
I was thinking that would be juicy to be able to take the whole thing on.
Well, the idea we would take the whole thing on, convert the whole thing, get it residential, sit on it for a bit, get some of our costs coming back in.
Yeah.
Once that's all done, half consider some effort planning out for like flatten the site.
And go big.
Go big. Wow. We're in footprint of like.
I mean, it's a big site.
Put a commercial site, put a commercial
yeah.
Unit downstairs.
Yeah.
And then, you know.
Mate, that'd be amazing.
I'm realising
but even if
yeah.
all you got was this, it's a great deal, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's been really hard, this one, if I'm honest. Like
really?
This one's taught me the most in a long time. We've had a lot of problems.
Really?
Well, I got screwed on my finance on the way in. I got let down by a lender last minute,
yes.
so I had to go and bridge it last minute. So that cost me quite a lot, and I lost a lot of fees. The electricity, that's been a real problem because loads of massive. We thought it was 3-phase. It is. It's an old 3-phase cable though, so it can't handle the load of this many flats.
Okay.
So, and because it's only a basic office block, it wasn't pulling much off the grid. So,
no.
But the nice thing about here is actually it's a very straightforward conversion. It's studs, it's insulation. Audio is a big concern. We've got boards going in underneath, and then we've got a rubber footing, and then we've got all sorts to try and stop the noise travelling between different flats. We've got 100mm insulation. This is a proper 100mm timbers, a special HMO board with always thinking audio, sound. How can we block out sound? How can we insulate? We're going to try and retain a lot of these features where we can.
Like the coving.
Just because it just adds a little something to the space.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Obviously, we've got decommercialised, so all this sort of stuff's got to come off. So that's just minging in it. But yes, this is the flat really. So the interesting about the fun thing about this one as well, back through here. So also this is going to get insulated. This is gone.
Yeah.
So you'll be here. You have your lounge and everything else. You've got your kitchen here, but actually the stairwell is swapping sides. So we've got to take the landing out. And so the stairs are going to go down here. Okay. So the stairs will finish about here. So all this is going to get trimmed and neatened up. You come up the stairs and there'll be a store here. So there'll be like a cupboard that will belong to this flat. So you have a little cupboard back there. You come straight up here. You'd have your L-shaped kitchen, lounge, into your bedroom. I mean, it's
so why are you doing that? To make more space for this flat here?
Because
why swapping
the way it all fitted together, you needed space downstairs, which I'll explain why downstairs. Okay. Because, stairs coming in, right, we're going to go into the top of the duplex. So the other flat, one of the flats upstairs, will be in here. So this will end up becoming the bedroom.
Yeah.
Sorry, the lounge.
Yeah.
No, I was right. I was right. I was like, why did I doubt myself? This is the bedroom.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a stairwell coming up in this corner here.
Okay.
So it's going to be up, across the wall and back up. So effectively the stairs will come in about here.
Yeah.
And this will be a bathroom. So there'll be a really nice bathroom in here.
Yeah.
On the landing. There'll be a stud wall across here.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a door here into another store. Yeah?
Okay.
So this will be the landing, 2 stores back to back. Bedroom, bathroom.
Okay.
Nice and straightforward. Stairs, swap sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the upstairs. And then if we get ourselves downstairs.
Such a commercial looking banister, isn't it?
I know, right? So let's go. So you go left into the flat. This would be the flat here.
Yeah.
So this will be the main entrance.
Yeah.
So it'll kind of be. Oh, there's the door there. I haven't been in for a couple of days, so you come in. This will be your lounge.
Yes.
But your stairwell will be up in the corner.
So it's actually a 2-story.
So it's a duplex, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So you'd go up some stairs here. So a couple of stairs, then there'll be a run against the wall, and then it'll double up. You can sort of see they've already started to prep for the joist cutting upstairs. So your entrance to your stairs is up there, down.
Yeah.
Now, the reason the stairwell had to go is because we're about to put a steel in that wall there. You can sort of see where they're going to put it through.
Yeah, they've marked out. Yeah.
Marked it all out. And then this wall here is going to go back onto the stairwell. So that will give us another 3 or 4 feet. And then the kitchen is going to run under here. So the kitchen will all be tucked under the stairs and in there. And then this will be, so that will give, effectively, this is probably about where I'm stood. This is all usable, livable space.
Yeah.
Kitchen's all behind me and the stairs, so it will give you the foot. So
you've got a nice L-shaped kitchen here with space for it to go quite far, living space, stairs that go bang up into bedroom.
This one's going to be really nice. This one's going to feel really nice when it's finished. I think it's going to be a nice vibe. We're going to put a few shelves in, just try and make a few little extra details, just to make it feel like it's really been thought about.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse in a flat than I feel like it hasn't been thought about, because you have to always be a little bit more details.
Really standard, yeah.
And then the other flat is the 1 bed, which is this side, which will literally be you pop in. This one's going to be nice and easy, breezy.
This one's pretty straightforward.
This is front door, lounge, stud wall goes across on the studs. This is getting boxed. This will get boxed and sealed. You've then got store there, bathroom there. This is the bedroom. That's getting bricked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's getting bricked up, and then this will be bedroom, ensuite.
So you get in everywhere through the front door here. Yeah. Not going to have any real access.
No. 24 hours.
Even with the parking.
24/7 access. Yeah, it's basically to swap the bedrooms around. It means you've got a bedroom on the front. I mean, the other thing we have to thought about is actually thinking about it. No, the reason, security. That's why we did it. Because back there, it just feels like you're not kind of like it's not secure, and you've got a car park stuff. So you park the cars there, you walk out and around, come in the front door. It's all. I was trying to remember why we did it then. My brain confused slightly. But yeah, so we're just kind of pulling everything back at the moment in here. Just trying to, this hasn't really been touched yet. This one. Yeah. We're just trying to use it as a storage space. And then I'll show you the basement. So this will all eventually. We have to hang a new floor here. This is what you can see. It's still coming down. Still coming down.
So the way into here.
Eventually we have to dig a trench outside.
Yeah, I was going to say
the whole left side will be dug down. And you come in, I'll show you outside. So you come in that side. So this won't exist. This stair will be gone. Try and get some lights on down here. Yeah, look. So basically, this would be the.
This would be the way in.
This would be the way. If we've got the planning.
Dig down out there.
This would all get dug down.
Yeah.
This would all get dug out.
Yeah.
And this would be then a nice big door.
Yeah.
A little patio up to a stairwell out.
Yeah.
This would then be your entrance and be your main space.
Living room.
Living room and kitchen.
Yeah.
We'd then have, this would be a store on the left. This stairwell won't exist. So this would then be your bathroom, because this would all be just one big box.
Yeah.
So that's a really nice bathroom in there.
Yeah.
And then you come through to your bedroom, which would pretty much be as you see it.
Yeah.
With the exception of they would probably, to get the meterage, would have to dig this out.
Okay.
So we'd have to reinforce all of that. But in essence, it stays as it is.
Yeah, yeah. And the height's all right.
I'd have to go down.
I was going to say.
Yeah, we've got to underpin it. We've got to go down a bit. So.
Okay. So Tom was saying that what he's planning on doing is, if he can, buy next door, and then he'll flatten the whole thing and then build up similar to this building over here, which would be amazing. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to go to Ermston and just knock on the door and see if we can potentially just get lunch? I've got it.
That's absolutely sweet. This is in the bakery basement, isn't it? Obviously needs some work. we'll know that. You might realise the laser one to need to get some. Is that the back wall down there? Where's the back wall? No. Like days. This is done. This is absolutely foobard. I wouldn't even know where to start on that. Be careful, it's fine. Are they going to strip it out, or are they expecting their buyer to take it as is? This stuff to remove is expensive. This is the lean-to. Come on, stop being late. That's the ground floor. Do you want to stick that down for toilets in the basement? No, nothing down there. What's that? So you can't. So it's not even standable. No.
Well, actually, like outside.
But on what both these. You know what? Let me go have a look. Just want to think.
Yeah,
what price do they want it for it? I mean, I'm not even going to do the measurements. I mean, basically, it's just. I mean, we've seen enough there. So, just trying to see if you can see the lean from like that whole place in my car because I'm really cold. This is the sexy side of property development, right? Oh. I mean, on the positives, right, is that you've got space big enough upstairs for a flat. Yeah. So you got the flat upstairs.
Yeah.
You've got a half decent commercial space which someone would take if it was clean and tidy.
Painted it all.
But I'm not convinced that it's structurally sound at the moment. I think it's definitely part of that is definitely putting away from the building. I want a full structural survey for going anywhere near that, or have it so cheap that it really.
Have a chat with them about how realistic they're going to be about the price.
I don't think they are being realistic.
I don't think they're going to be realistic. If they are,
yeah,
and they're willing to move depending on.
in your hair.
We got 8 about 6 spiders. So yeah, depending on how realistic they're going to be about if they own that cash and they're not going to be able to shift it to anybody.
No.
And it's a case of really it's like finding a figure that gets it gone for them, and we can take it on. Then it's worth having a survey done.
Correct.
But until we know that they're going to be realistic about the price, it's
well, unrealistic.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all going to come down to, look, we've seen it. There's a lot of money to be spent there. There's not big value in the area. They're going to reference, oh yeah, the flat's worth 160k, and there's a 200k flat over here because it's this part. So the amount of money you got to throw at that to make it anywhere near habitable. Yeah. And it's the fact they've got all that oven in the back.
Yeah,
the
clearance alone is going to be thousands.
Because we spent, so on the underbank deal that we did before the underbank deal that we saw today, we spent a demo alone. So there was a safe in there. Yeah. So we had some specialist stuff. It was like massive, the space. So it's not comparable size wise. But just to give waste costs, we spent £25,000 on clear out in the end. So we went through, I forget how many, but it was some serious.